Hey guys, quick unboxing, double feature of Toyota Landcruisers. Received two shipments from Banggood yesterday and today. Those are the two Toyota Landcruisers that have been released recently. One is the MN-45, what is similar to this MN-90, and the second one is the metal edition of the new WPL C34. Both parcels very damaged. I hope nothing's damaged inside. The MN-45 I did already order it end of March. It was on pre-order and I got the kit, of course, and not the ready to run version. I wanted to make it similar to my MN-90 D90, and I will compare it to the MN-90. It's probably the same. I have a second MN-90 D90 here that's packed. I didn't build it. I thought, because I love this model so much, I will make a second one, but then the MN-45 has been announced and the wheel is cheap. I still did not finish. My wheel is cheap. And the C34, I love the Toyota Landcruisers, maybe even more than Defenders. So anyway, good to compare. Let's open the parcels and see what's inside and how broken it is. Oh god. The Landcruiser FJ45. Nice picture, but very damaged packing. Oh man. FJ40, classic model FJ40 since 1960. Nice. So that's the body. I ordered this silver one. I will paint it anyway, but this is really nice, and wow, what a nice body. Let's test if it will fit on my MN-90 chassis I've highly modified. A big bag of whatever. Tires, don't like them at all, won't use them. Toyota. And the frame rails. So, that's the MN-45, what's inside. The 180 motor. Shocks, axles, I won't use this stuff. Anyway. Servo. I will use the 1181 servo with metal gears for it. Bag of screws. That's probably this battery compartment. Well, lubricant for the axles. JST plug. Small motor, 180 probably. Well, let's see if the frame is the same. That's originally packed MN-45, MN-90, sorry. Where are the frame rails? So that's MN-90 stuff. Motor is exactly the same. So that's a frame rail from an MN-90 and that's a frame rail from the MN-45, so they are not exactly the same. Check this. Well, they are the same, but the MN-45 is wider here, but all the holes, so probably all parts will fit to each other. So MN-90 body compared to MN-45 body, you see wheelbase exactly the same, both very nice bodies. So let's see if this really nice body will also fit my MN-90 chassis. Check this out, the wheelbase is the same, but the body is much longer in the Landcruiser. This is my highly modified MN-90 T90, and I intend to do something similar with my MN-45. Let's see how it would look like with the smaller tires. Okay. So the body seems to be a little bit narrower here. Yes, it is. We'll have to make different sliders, but anyway, seems to be possible to use the soft WPL tires. Come on, guy. I want to see you here. Manual MN-45. Oh, there seems to be a second version available somewhere with a full cab. Oh no, that's called MN-40, so probably there will be a second version, the MN-40 with full cab, and the MN-45 is the pickup version. Look, seats, very nice. I want to see the dashboard, that's probably the battery compartment. Dashboard, very nice, very detailed. Those are the links, I won't use them, I will use metal links. The axles, light buckets in silver are nice. Light glass, plastic motor mount. Interesting, the MN-45 has front and back windows. My back window is broken a little bit here and has kind of three-dimensional glued on wipers. What is it? No, those are only stickers, but the wipers are, the windshield wipers are integrated into the plastic of the glass. Not a perfect solution, but the body is really nice, and it's large, really, forget it. Really nice body. Will be a little bit of effort to light those lights up. and it's really large. Look at the interior. Really nice, really nice stuff. And don't forget, this car is about a third of the price of this 34, the WPL 34 Metal Edition. So for one of those you get 3 of those. Okay guys, what a bummer. Now I've checked the parts of the body and I found I miss quite a lot of parts of this beautiful body. Don't care about the electronic parts. I will use others anyway. I do want to build this pretty body. And what's missing? I'm missing the steering wheel. I'm missing those parts, what is called lamp net, what will probably sit on this LED holder. And I'm missing the steering lamp, so the blinkers. And I'm missing one door mirror. I'm really angry. In my first MN-90 there were also parts missing in the kit. That's probably a reason why I should buy a ready-to-run set, because in the ready-to-run set nothing's missing, and in those kits always something's missing. I have to write Banggood again. They probably will refund me. I don't want a part take. What should I do? I want to build this car, and what should I do without the front parts? I can make my own ones. That's quite a lot of effort. I need a steering wheel. Oh god, MN models. They won't learn it. I heard of a lot of guys missing parts in their MN-90 Land Rover sets. The manual also shows a second version, a version with cabin, what's called MN-40K. So probably there will be a further version of this Landcruiser released soon. But let's finish with the MN models, MN-45, and check and unbox the WPL C34 and hope everything's inside the box in this model. And don't forget, it's 3 times more expensive than the MN-45. It also seems to be broken. The box. Don't know what Banggood does with the shipping, or what the shipping companies do. Meanwhile, it's horrible. Also, this box is totally damaged. Look at this. What's up? What's so difficult? Seems to be repacked or reclosed. Right. Looks totally damaged. I do not know why those boxes arrive in such a bad condition. I do have 2 MN-90 here. Both boxes are arrived in very good condition. I do have the Willys Jeep here, very good condition of box. What's up actually with Banggood shipments? That's the part that's missing in my MN-45. Nice roof, plastic parts. Everything broken anyway. Look at this box. frame. I hope the second, yes, there's the second frame. A lot of plastic parts for the body. Not damaged. Wow, how nice. A lot of metal parts, as we know. What's this? This is a plastic part. What's in this box? Ah. Screwdriver, Phillips head. Looks of decent quality. Motor and gearbox. I'm really keen on this new gearbox. Metal gears. I won't use this motor, it's probably too weak. I will use a GP25 motor, G-High. You can get them on Banggood website. Nice metal parts. So the 370 gear motor I probably won't use. Drive shaft, you have to build yourself. Plastic casing for the gearbox. But this new gearbox seems to be very nice because you get a much better clearance than with the elder gearboxes. Parts for the drive shaft and some screws. Drive shaft part, drive shaft. Metal gears for the gearbox. Drive shaft parts, drive shaft parts. Let's open this bag. Seem to be the axles. Nice axle housings made out of metal. Very nice. I do already have axle houses made of metal I bought from Banggood. Could compare those. Will those fit? Let's compare those to the ones I do already have. Those are the ones I bought for about 16 bucks from Banggood. They are a little bit of different type. They are not that shiny, but I like more. They have the same width, but they do not have these small knobs or rods to fit inside. Well, we will see what is better. They seem to close them seems to be difficult. Those seem to be of better quality. But anyway, nice metal. Everything's out of metal. I like the black ones of the other axle housings I do have better. Anyway, so that's the axle housing I do already have. That's the new one. I don't know, what do you think? I think not so shiny looks better, but anyway. Sticker. WPL off-road. Not a lot of use for me. Metal gears for the axles. Axle shafts. And steering gear, and seems to be of decent quality. The parts I'm most keen on are those steering universal links. These are those, look, because you can buy cardan links for WPL trucks, but those axle shafts with real cardan links will not work with normal axles. I did already buy them, so I really love those. I would like those to be available as spare parts separately. I would buy those probably to for all of my trucks. They work nicely. Check this out. Really, really nice. Rear axle, wheel. This is the panhard rod. They are out of metal, are they? Seem to be. Or hard plastic, very hard plastic or metal. Let's check it with you. No, this is plastic. The second universal joint. I love those. Balls for the linkages. We'll use my ball link pliers for those. And further, probably the front rod, axle housing, steering knuckles, metal, decent, nice quality, seems to be very nice. Everything out of metal. The hubs for normally leaf springs. But I guess this truck does not have leaf springs, but normal springs. A lot of ball bearings and grub screws. Screws. Nice. And the last axle housing cover in red. Those are the wheel weights. We'll see if I will use those. This link rod is out of plastic. It's WPL, it's not of metal, not made out of metal. Okay. What else to unpack? Rims and wheels. Well, rims and wheels are not glued. Good decision. The rims look nice. They look similar to normal WPL rims. Let's compare them. They have the same diameter as normal WPL rims. What is nice, because you could probably use the soft WPL tires. They are a little smaller. The tires coming with the C34, they are nice. They look good, but they are not very soft and they are not very sticky. That's the main thing. Wheel weights. Not yet sure if I will use those wheel weights or if I will make my own out of cheap solder. Well, this seems to be quite nice. Probably we'll use those. Those are the clamps to close the wheel weights. Would like to have a little bit more sticky tires. We'll see how they do. Wheel weights, they look quite nice, and they look better than the similar wheel weights I do have for my Orlandos, because they seem not to make the tires extremely hard, so probably I will use those. Nice to have anyway. And don't forget, you get everything for only, I don't know how much you guys paid for your C34 metal version, but if you use some coupons or points you will get it for 80-90 bucks. So it's a really good price. Next bag. This seemed to be the link bag. Yeah, this will be a lot of work. Now these seem to be the shocks and links. I see everything out of plastic. What's that? Seems to be shock part. Yeah. I probably will shocks and links everything inside one large bag. This bag will be a lot of work. I will probably not use the shocks coming with this kit. I will use some small oil-filled shocks. I do have quite a couple of different ones. Check this out. Screws. So let's check the plastic body. That's the most important thing for me. Very nice body. We will compare it to the MN-45. This seems to be what? Oh, the cabin. Hood. Windshield. Very nice windshield and windows already with black border. That's really nice. Check this out. Normally that's quite a lot of work to paint the edges of the glasses in black to make it look like a rubber ceiling. That's really nice. Very nice. Very nice glasses. Blinker, turn lights, main beams. Really nice. And all of those are pre-painted in black. That's really nice. Next bag comes the servo arm out of plastic, some rods, and this 25-gram servo. Measure length 36 millimeter and a little bit, what is about 1.4 inch, width 15.5, what is about 0.61 inch, and height 1.16 inch, what is 29.5 millimeters, and width up to the tab is about 19 millimeter. 19 millimeter is what, 0.76 inch, and overall height is 1.3 inch, what is about 34 millimeters. I will try to find a Metal Gear servo for this car, for sure. Get a little bit of grease for the gears. LED lights I won't use. I will use my own light controller. Nice. Interior bumper. Dashboard. Let's compare it to the dashboard of the MN-45. The C34 is a little bit wider than the MN-45. Both dashboards are really nice. Anyway guys, I guess I will quick assemble the body and show it to you. Okay, what a pity, now I find the first damaged parts. Oh well. I will paint my body anyway, so I will hopefully be able to repair this, and it won't be seen after the paint job. But anyway, why do they pack those cars so bad? Banggood, could you tell this to your customers and the shipping companies? How do they handle those bags? It's unbelievable. The next broken part. What a pity. Hope I can repair this, and so here it's really bent. What a pity. Assembly of the main body parts. Unfortunately, as I've already shown you, my body has been damaged during shipment. It's a problem here. You see, the windshield won't fit because it's bent. I hope I can repair this. It's bent here and it's totally bent here. We'll see. Interior is really nice. We did already see the seats that can be moved, but anyway, that's not a thing that I would say is very cool. But it's a very nice car and a very nice body. There are further plastic and interior parts, grille, gears, wipers, you get mirrors. So really a very nice kit if it would not have arrived damaged. Let's compare it to the MN-45. Steering wheel also arrived bent. I can hopefully repair this. Anyway, nice kit. And now let's compare it to the MN-45. Of course, you have doors, you can open and close the doors, and some more parts. So, what do you think? MN-45 is longer, but wheelbase seems to be about the same. Let's see. It's a tiny little bit longer in the MN-45, but only a little bit. The MN-45 as pickup truck has a much longer back part. Yes, the C34 is more about the length of the MN-90. Yes, it is. The interior of both is really very nice. You have to consider the whole set is 3 times more expensive than the MN-45, but if you would take the plastic kit, there is also a plastic version and meanwhile a ready-to-run version of the C34. The plastic version is, I guess, $50, so it's about half of the price, half more expensive than the MN-45. I like both of them, really. Why does the MN-45 have the blinker, the turning lights fixed to the body? The C34, as you know, has an opening hood, opening doors. M45 does not, but otherwise the M45 has a very nice back part of the pickup. Only from the look I would say they are equal. And now let's test what action figures or driver figures could fit into those cars. I do have quite a selection of figures for my cars. So the seats seem to be about the same size in both models, and the scale seems also to be about the same. So if they are 1 to 12 to 1 to 14, probably 1 to 12 scale, figures of about 6-inch size should be appropriate, but they are not, they are too large. So check my favorite Felicity Smoke, she's a little bit too large. And Harley Quinn with about 6-inch size, she's small but she's also a little bit too large. This guy from Aero, 7 inches, far too large. My David Carradine with moving head, he will sit in my Willys Jeep JJRC Q65, is also too large. And also those Mattel figures, which are very nice. Of course you have to paint them, they are so shiny. They are too large, they are 6-inch, about 6-inch. So there we only will have the 5-inch figures. So Negan seems to be quite a perfect fit, but I think the heads of those figures are a little bit too small for scale. Anyway, Negan and Abraham Ford, Walking Dead 5-inch series, not the 6-inch series, 7-inch series is far too large. 5-inch series, they seem to be quite a perfect fit for sitting in the driver's seats. Of course you have to adapt the legs as always in most cars, but Abraham will probably be my driver in one of them or in both of them, because I do have a second Abraham, as you can see here. Check those out. So those Series 6, Walking Dead Series 6, but it's 5-inch figure. Measure the size. Negan with long hair and without shoes. He's what the world wants to know. He has about 14 centimeters, and what the small part of the world wants to know, he has about 5.5 inches. And about the same with Abraham Ford, 5.5 inches, 13.5 centimeters. Maybe I could fit only. I love Felicity, but she's a little bit too large. Maybe she has long legs, she's a pretty woman. She's about 16, 17 centimeters. More than 6.5 inch. Well, then let's take 5-inch figures for those cars. Abraham is a cool guy, I love him, but I don't like Negan. Nobody likes Negan. This Negan. That's Negan, huh? I don't read the comics, I only watch the TV series. But this Negan, of course, is far too large, but he's a cool guy. Concerning the manual, that's the manual of the WPL C34. That's really bad and tiny. Kind of photocopy. That's poor. That's poor WPL. Take a look what MN models did. That's a really nice manual for a kit of that price. Everything's much larger, bigger, clear. It's not a perfect manual compared to any Tamiya manual or whatever, but much better than the C34 manual. And you have to think there's not a lot to do in this MN-45, while the C34 has all those metal parts, axles, gears. Wow, that's tiny. I'm happy to have a loop here. I will probably read it using my loop. Please improve this WPL. This manual is not good. Final conclusion, double feature, unboxing, Toyota Landcruiser MN-45 and WPL C34. Price wise, metal version about 3 times of the price of this version. I will and want to make both of those cars in the style of my MN-90. Meanwhile, I already do have a new windshield. I did already receive it from Banggood. So totally painted, lighted up, use a Lameboy's RC light controller. As you know, this MN-90 has a driving driver, moving steering wheel. Very cool stuff, a lot of work, but I love it. And I want to make those the same way. Price wise, the MN-45, it's really a steal. It's a steal. I used some points, I paid less than 30 bucks. 30, I guess I paid 27 or 28 euros, about 30 US dollars using points. So you need the body, you need the frame, and everything else will be upgraded as it's upgraded here. Maybe I will make a front motor, as in my wheel is cheap, and you will come about to the same price as in the WPL C34. The C34 doesn't need a lot of upgrades. I will for sure, I do already know, for sure use a different motor, a GM25 12 volt motor. Watch my motor test video for this. I will run it on 2 or 3S. I for sure will upgrade the shocks. Yeah, and I will upgrade the servo. So price is about 100 US dollar. Nobody pays 100 US dollar for the metal version. Most of you guys paid, as I did, 80 or 90 US dollar maximum. So thinking of all the parts you get, the metal parts, that's really a good deal. You will have to invest a little bit. Well, but big bad point, both cars arrived, the parcels, the boxes arrived extremely damaged, and my MN-45 is missing some parts, and my C34 arrived damaged. You see the problem here, I have to bend this, see the problem here. Anyway, I love both of them. I've waited a long time for the MN-45, already for some pre-order in 20th or 25th of March, and then it was always delayed, and now both of those cars arrived nearly the same day. I got the MN-45 on Tuesday and the C34 on Wednesday. Well, I will keep you updated, guys. I will for sure make some videos of upgrading those, trying to make moving steering wheels, depending if it's possible or not, maybe driving drivers. Actually, I'm doing this in my wheel is cheap. Takes a long time, do not have such a lot of time for this. Both cars of course will be painted. I will probably paint them in white. Maybe you know those Brazilian Toyota Landcruisers called Bandeirantes. Bandeirantes means Land Cruiser, Land Rover, and most of them were in white, in a kind of little bit dirty white. So probably I will paint this one white and that one maybe white roof and light beige, or also white. Anyway guys, I'll keep you updated. I love both of the models. I think both bodies are really nice, but I'm Also not very happy because both of them arrived in damaged boxes with missing parts, with damaged body. Banggood, please take care of this. Hope to see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you can, buy both. If you like to tinker, buy this one, the MN-45. If you like to have really good, more or less ready to run or easy to build car, you don't have to upgrade a lot, buy the C34. They are beautiful as the MN-90 is. Don't you think so? Ciao, see you next time with updates, hopefully from my village Jeep.